Hi guys, this is May. I'm back for another day of emotional mastery. Today I was contemplating my manifestor aura in human design. Um, so I'm not really going to explain what manifestors are and what their aura is. There are plenty of wonderful videos out there that will explain it clearly. Today I just wanted to talk about my experience with my manifestor aura and how it felt like to grow up with that. I Growing up, I've always felt like people either see me or they like me or they don't. I once had it that I went to a one of my mom's friends' places and I went in and I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I just said hi to the daughter of my mom's friend, and she really looked at me with this air of I don't like you. And she barely said hi and she walked away. Now, most probably it didn't have anything to do with me, but it really felt like, what did I do to you? Why are you reacting like that? And I've had that several times before where I really tried to be nice to someone, and this person, before I even had the chance to say or do something or even introduce myself, they're really already like taking a step back, just get away from me. And growing up, I felt this somehow in my aura. I felt like people were either super intrigued by me or super interested and want to get to know me, or they either stay far away from me. And because of that, oftentimes I've thought that I was weird, that there was something wrong with me, and so I have to change something about that. And the way I did that was in a very masculine way. This is the manifestor aura, right? This is me being a manifestor. I embraced very much this masculine energy. So when there is a problem or when there is something that has to be fixed, I will do it very actively. I will take the problem and I will adapt. I will change myself. So if throughout my life, and that's what happened, when throughout my life I've perceived that, okay, I'm considered to be weird, what should I do to be more charismatic? What should I do to be more liked by people? And this made me grow up being like a very people pleaser, but in a very forceful, masculine way, I'd say that. I've never been the type to be soft, to be waiting. I've always been the type to, okay, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna do this. What do I have to do? I'm gonna take action. That has always been my type of energy. And so another thing that I've always felt like was people reacting badly to this masculine energy. People not saying it exactly in that way, but saying more like, you're too forceful. You're too chaotic. You're being too you're showing too much authority. You are showing too much control. You are this too much. You are that too much. And so I find myself to adapt with different type of people. And it was very hard for me to be with a lot of different people because I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to behave myself when there was a room full of people and that everybody had different expectations of me. And so learning to love myself, learning to manifest the things that I desire in life is also about getting in touch again with my feminine energy, but also to accept the fact that the manifestor aura is very much masculine, is to understand how to be authentic and to let go of these patterns of the need to please, the need to adapt myself to other people, because that's what a manifestor does. They are here to initiate. We are here to initiate, and we aren't supposed to look at what other people think of us. We are supposed to be magnets. So when we are here sending out our authenticity, we're going to attract the right people to our lives. But when we are trying to adapt ourselves, we are not attracting the right people in our lives. And that's interesting to see how these patterns have developed later on, and that to this day, even when I want to do something, there are a lot of these thoughts that are holding me back from the conditioning that I've had growing up as a manifester. I often think, oh, I did something wrong. I have to do something about it. Oh, I reacted weirdly. I shouldn't have reacted like that. And it's very interesting just to get to know about these thoughts, to acknowledge them, and to, yeah, treat them very kindly, to treat it like, okay, this is how I've been thinking, and it's okay to think this way. How am I going to be softer towards myself? So it's been a wonderful journey. And if you are a manifester, how did you perceive this? I feel like there is also a difference between having a defined G center or not. My brother is a 5-1 splenic manifester as me, like me, but the difference between us two is that he has a defined G center and I don't. And so because I don't have a defined G center, I'm always there asking myself, okay, how do I adapt to please to these people, or to please generally? My brother doesn't have that at all. He owns his uniqueness. He owns his weirdness. He's absolutely okay about, yeah, I'm weird. I'm perceived as weird. So what? I don't care. And I admire that so much. But I also know that that's part of being an undefined G center as well. It is to adapt and to, take on different roles and different identities and see what works for us. But I do really admire a lot the people who have a defined G center, who are just being there. For me, it's such a challenge to know, okay, what is authentically me? Who am I authentically? What am I here to express? And it's such an amazing journey to discover that. And the fact is that we continue evolving and we continue learning. So if you are a manifestor as well, please share with me below how you experienced it growing up, how you experienced your aura to be. Did you also have the feeling that people often looked at you weirdly, or that you did something wrong but you didn't know what? That is a feeling that sometimes still creeps up on me, but it used to happen a lot when I was younger. So yeah, that was the video for today. Thank you very much for spending the time with me. Please share, subscribe, and like this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.